Hatt'N, y'all? It's your girl. Oh, that's Michi. It is season 3, episode 1. Welcome back, those that know me. What's happening? And if you're new here to What's Happening, welcome to the family. What's Happening is a multimedia network, predominantly black, where we give you news, we give you entertainment, we give you so much more for you. And now, this episode, it is Who's Our Guest? So, who's our guest? This episode is where we get to show out most amazing, talented people out here, which today we have, hold on. What's happening? Who's our guest?
We have Tazz, the artist, in the building. Come on now.
Yeah, Tazz. So where you from? Like, where you from? How old are you? Like, what's happening?
So for everybody who doesn't know me, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Best I do or die, to be exact.
Okay.
23. I will be 24 next month. Aries gang. You already know the vibe. Oh, don't do that. Don't do me like that. I'm dying. But I'm in Houston right now. So,
yes.
Houston hottie for the minute.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention to y'all that we are now in Houston. We still have our branch back in Kentucky. Yeah. But we out here in Houston. Love it. So, that's it. That's Tazzy Tazz. That's our guest. That's who she is. So, we're going to check out this little snippet, this little video that you just put out called I'm Back. And this is just to remind y'all, she's the Brooklyn bully.
Period.
She is Tazzy Tazz. And here to remind you who she is. So, let's take a look at this.
I need to get back on my back on these bummies. If 100 are fish in the back of the cave, then I give all these niggas my glory. If he take me to Greece and deliver the gold, he the general back on my story. If I give niggas life and deliver the source, I'm a god of command of a Maury. Look, I am a different type of breed. I don't let any nigga breathe. And if you think for more than a second, then baby, you might as well just leave. No competing with anyone around me, cause I know that I get into the cheese. Wanna just step up to the plate, but I have you a mill against the least. They know they can't flex, can't trip, can't step, can't rock like this shit too nice. Better go drop that bag, that tag, this swag offline, this swag on sight. And if you think these bars is tough, that break, go life, go bust, go fight. I don't go talk, I rap, I spit like dice, I spit like ice. Needed a reason to believe it, and it felt that was underrated achievement. Cause the smoke I was popping off the season. Right, I go dumber than the demon. I'm Regina to niggas in my region to relate to the vision that I'm seeing. Travel to Bali, Indonesia, I'm the captain, the shipper to the people. And I ain't just paranoid. It be too much to front of the top of my mind, and the cool with the gaze and the biz of my guys. I don't move my energy, never align. Mistakes in the past, that's bound, blow up, cause God wanted it out, he gon' show me some signs. I'm saying, yeah, rock, let y'all go, but I'm back on the league with the torch on my side. Yeah, you can take it there, but I promise y'all niggas it's never on go. If I show y'all switch and black out in the room, I can see how y'all niggas will pay me to blow. There be too many smiles that smother my page, that's the reason I don't even tap her pie. And I try not to take all this shit to the head, cause I know I would lose how I carry my mind. I go with action, don't be going with shit that a nigga just say. He can tell you he pull up in front of the crib just to see if you feeling the shit. I say, well, these niggas be capping. If I showed you the facts, they would say how I play. Niggas never show up when it's time to show out. That's the reason I never will ever relate. Look, if I zoom off, he gon' follow behind where it zoom on. I don't do work with niggas who fall off. I don't play with my life, I'ma move on. And we up at the top with the lights on. It's too bright, be blocking these pythons. Running up Rocky Johnson and wine charm. And I'm up on the jack who's Sean Cold. Nigga, cause I'll step in. I'm notorious, nigga. Checking. With your fours in the game, gotta check them. If I hear these niggas, they checking. Social media hype with no leverage. It's supposed to my DMs begging. And I get to the bag of the blessings. I just wanna be rich, I impress them. I be going through hell for some lessons. If you want, I could send you a message. But I tell her, relax for I press her. All these niggas be out with they chestin'. Watch me burn out this beat on the seconds. And these bitches be mad I'm connected. I just put out the fire, I stepped in. Real glass of Da Vinci with texture.
Yes, Tazz, the artist, that is who she is. Now, that one part that you said, hold on, because I love B.I.G. I love Notorious. So this was this one part that you said right here, which was, I'm stepping, I'm Notorious.
Yes,
check it. I was like,
yes. So B.I.G., definitely one of my inspos. I threw Diddy in there a little bit as well. I love his work ethic. I love him as a brand. So yeah, I just had to put a little bit of the style in it with that like Houston flair. So
yeah,
absolutely.
I love hearing people like just say that, like something about just I'm notorious, like ooh.
And is.
And if somebody say that, just know they mean it.
Yes, very much so. Very humble though, very humble.
Yeah.
But yes, you gotta have that energy when you're in the game. So
okay, so let me ask you this. So how does it feel being, another female MC out here in the game today? And, who inspired you along the way? Like, how did all this even started?
That's a great question. So full to even think about. Definitely Lil' Kim inspired me. I would say the Brat. I'm going to be honest though, like in terms of like rap artists, I would say Biggie, Tupac, Jadakiss. It's so many. Like I can't even think, but like right now, like those, they really inspired me coming up. I love Nicki now. It was a rivalry between Lil' Kim and Nicki, so I was the beehive, but she's really putting on in the game. I can't lie. You got to give people their props when they putting that work ethic in. So I really bangs with her as well. And I think she's the first female artist, they said, to do a label for other women to be put on. So I think that's amazing. Yeah.
Yes. So what gave you that, because I also want to know, like everyone, it's a time where people want to become, an artist or get started, but like what gave you that? That go. Like I'm the next MC. Like,
yeah. So I think for me, when I was 13, I would say, you turn into that puberty age, and it's a lot going on. It's the woo for me. A lot happens, right? So for me, I feel like my voice wasn't heard, even though I was talking kind of. A lot was going on around me, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna start writing. So I actually started with like poetry a little bit, and then I actually I turned on Tupac's "I Get Around" song. Instrumental, and then from there it was just up like, I'm gonna use these instrumentals to really just get myself to the next level. But it wasn't until I was like 16, 17. I went to Gramercy Arts High School back in New York. It's a performing arts high school. And I was actually a fashion major, but at the time, like my extracurricular activity was rap. So I would do a lot of instrumentals at the time, a lot of challenges. In New York, that's when Facebook was really big as well. So you throw a challenge on Facebook and you're getting a whole bunch of views. I applied to be on the rap game as well, even though I was a little bit older. So unfortunately, I couldn't go on there. But one of the challenges that I did was the Jermaine Dupri challenge. And it actually went viral. I had like 20K views. Yes. I was like,
natural.
Yeah, I already know. Like, yes. And then after that, I think I was like 17, 18. I went to the Apollo. I performed for their amateur night, and I actually did it with a boy. He was a singer. I was a rap at the time. And when we were on the stage, after we finished performing, one of the guys like came to me separately and was basically like, yo, you should be a solo act. Like, you should continue to keep going with this. So from there, I knew like, oh, okay, like it's my time. I just need to keep going. And so I'm here, and
so you already have folk that have
definitely stamped it already.
They saw the vision. They already see it.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Sure.
And you're making it happen.
Absolutely.
So I was just about to ask you too, like, who is your favorite artist? Because
now,
okay, because like everything, like all the artists that you were just naming, like I love Biggie, like that's my top favorite rapper and stuff, and that's when I got to thinking too. It's like when I'm listening to your music, it's like I hear a little bit of Remy.
Really?
Little Remy Ma. I love Remy. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, just like how you talk like in your bars, like, because she be letting know too, like, baby, I'm her, okay? Like, this and that, like,
that's the
come
first
on now.
time I've actually heard that. So I've heard before that I sound like Foxy Brown, even though I like Lil' Kim. So I love that you said Remy. Remy is really raw. She's aggressive. Her bars is there. I feel like when it comes to female artists, a lot of it is like sexual talk, and it's not really about what you're going through. So she's one out of the many people who just be like, I'm just spitting just to spit. Like, I'm not giving that sexual aspect. So I absolutely love that. And to answer your question before, I feel like right now I'm actually in a transition phase. So people know me a lot for drill music, but I feel like I'm always gonna have that rap and that hip hop, but when I think about where I am right now in my life and just like what inspires me when it comes to music, I'm listening to people like Doja Cat, I'm listening to SZA, I'm listening to Tim's. I'm heavily inspired by Afrobeats, Nigerian people, just R&B as well. Also love Tink because I feel like she's really slept on. She has that R&B side, but she's also rapping in her verses too. So I'm trying to tap a little bit more into that so that, people can see like, okay, like she's not just drill, she's not just hip hop. When I think about mainstream artists overall, like drill gets but so far. So yeah.
And I'm so happy that you mentioned that because I definitely was about to sit here and call you out about this one song I listened to by you called Real Love.
All I want to see is feel now, and I want to feel now.
Because I started realizing like she was singing. I was like, she sings. I thought you was just a rapper, but girl, you can sing too. And I was like, I love this because it gave a little Afrobeat. So you're gonna do some more of that as well, right?
Yeah, so I have a song, shout out to my bro, his name is Jags. He's in pharmacy and he's like in his doctor stage, but he's African, and we did a song together, and then that inspired me to kind of tap into more like Afro beats as well. So yes, that's the plan. Like Tim's is a big inspo for me. SZA is a big inspo. I personally don't think I'm like a singer because when I think of singer, I think of Patti LaBelle, I think of Shaka Khan. So when people be saying that, I just be like,
shoot this.
But yeah,
there's plenty of artists out there that be rapping and singing.
Oh, like, absolutely.
I can't from the top of my head, well, actually Doja.
I love me some Doja. I'm not gonna lie, she a little weird.
I love her. Like the weird. There's still a debate going on too. Like her, like she's not a rapper, she's a pop star, or she is a rapper.
No, she's a rapper.
Does it both and stuff. Because I remember Remy too. She mentioned about that, like she's not. But I'm like,
she is though. And I get it from Remy aspect because all she does is she just spits. But like when you get into the aspect of you want to make songs, you want to be mainstream, you just want a longevity career, you have to tap into that, whether it's you doing it on a pop beat or whatever. Like if it makes sense, the chorus, the verse, whatever, she can definitely rap. Like she got it. She's an inspo to me, so I can't say nothing bad about Doja.
Okay, so let me ask you this because I know you guys out there want to know too. So where you at with your music now? Like what's going on with that? What's up?
Yeah, so I should be having a single come out really soon.
Okay, soon.
The end of the month. I actually traveled to London in 2021, so I was working with a UK female artist. Shout out to her. Her name is Chrissy. She's doing her thing right now. And I wanted to release that, but that situation is so I just took the time to just be more consistent. So I'm in the studio. I'm definitely having a single. You're definitely going to be seeing more of that versatility that you're talking about. Singing, rapping, R&B, Afro beats. I'm everywhere. I'm outside. I feel like me as an artist, people know me, especially again in New York, as drill, and I kind of want people to see me different. I think what's gonna make me different is that I can get into each genre and I don't have to lose my audience because one day I'm doing pop and the next day, I'm doing Afro beats, and the next day I'm doing R&B, and the next day I'm doing hip. Like it's gonna be so clean that people's gonna be like, nah, she's different. So that's what I'm tapping into right now. So a single is coming out soon. Very, very soon.
Okay, real quick question though. So are you looking to be signed, or are you still doing this solo?
So when I first started, I was like, I gotta get signed. But now I am looking to do it solo. I'm looking to have a team. Okay. If I get signed and it makes sense, the money makes sense, the contract makes sense, then absolutely I'm not opposed to it. But I feel like as an independent artist, like now I'm just learning the game. Got my communications degree and bachelor's of science.
Educated.
Yes, and my master's degree I'm getting now in communications as well. So I'm learning a lot, and if it makes sense, if it is what it is, then I'll do it. But if not, I'm fine. As long as the money is coming in while I'm doing my passion,
I hear you.
I'm cool.
You're in school now,
yes.
So that's another thing.
Yes.
So Another talented person that's also well educated.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
We love that.
So, since you said that you are working up, cooking up some stuff for us, would you do us a favor, giving us like, a quick little teaser,
Yes, I'm gonna give y'all a little something from my song that I did from London because I absolutely love that. So,
okay, a little 30 seconds.
It's called F Love. So, fuck love. I want my hugs and deposits. Benjamin Jefferson Thomas. I like my youngest dollars. All of these niggas with problems. None of them giving me what I accomplished. Beast mode options. I know I'm starting to riot. Gra 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 gra. Spiraling. I go off. Lights on. Advertise for no nigga checking me. Mess so you know he respecting it. Tumbleweed in the backside. I don't go in front of niggas. I gon' get up in the loft. You know when it's nighttime, cause the view in the city pretty down to Karen. I'm more right. It gets spooky. I don't live in the Benz blue hoopty. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
That's
a little something.
Task for you. I know that's right, y'all. So so what's all your socials like? Let's tell
everything
the folks.
Is Tazz the artist or Tazzy Tazz. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
Okay.
Everything is linked. Apple Music, Spotify, everything you'll see Tazzy Tazz or Tazz the artist. Make sure y'all tune in. And I just want to end off like I'm not just music. I do have a fashion brand. Amore is coming really soon. I am a stylist. Again, I was a fashion major in high school, so that's it. Everything entertainment is me. Acting, everything. Please just look out.
Yes, look out. Check it out. Make sure you follow her too, right down below and stuff. Have all her stuff, everything right there. And also, again, subscribe, do all that, support her, listen to her, and even follow up with her because hopefully we see her soon, on the big stages.
Very much so.
Yes, very much so. So, any last words, any last requests, or like remarks?
Maybe just a motivational thing for everybody that is in entertainment and music. Just keep going. I know it was a time in my life. I'm consistent, inconsistent, especially when you're an independent artist. It is a lot on you financially and just like mentally, whatever you're going through. Just make sure you continue to keep on going, and whatever is for you is gonna happen. Always put God first and live your life.
I know that's right. I'd like to say thank you for joining us, being our guest, our first guest, our first episode, first everything for season 3, and hopefully we get to interview you once again soon when you're like up in the big charts, girl.
Know.
Yeah, so thank you so much for that. And so y'all see what it was for What's Hatt'N season 3 episode 1. What's Hatt'N? Make sure you stay tuned up as well. Follow us WHATZ HATTN, and plus make sure you open your eyes. Look out for our new blog that we have out there so you can stay tuned with us either on mobile, on your computer, everything like that. And my people are crazy. In our next episode coming up, we have What You Think, which is our topic episode. So we're gonna pick 5 juicy topics to talk about with some more new co-hosts here with What's Hatt'N here in Texas. And thank you guys, and stay tuned for the next one. It's your girl, that's Momo Michi, and this is
Tazz the artist, and we are out.